check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, we definitely in the building. Just checking the mics out. Check your mic out. Check your mic out.
Hello, hello, yo. Mic check.
Okay, you definitely loud. DJ, you loud. Say something.
Yo, hello. Straight. Cheek right.
Alright, we gonna get this interview started, man. Let's get this interview started. Y'all already know who I am. Shorty out of the great, to be exact, for some of y'all who don't know. I got in the building today. Please introduce yourself. Please do.
What's good, everybody? Shout out to everybody listening. I go by G-Way.
G-Way.
Instagram at G-Way, GWAY_7 SEVEN.
G-Way. Why the G-Way?
So, when I first started music, I just started doing ad-libs. Like, my favorite ad-lib was white. That was my favorite ad-lib. So, my homies always call me like G-O-G. In school, they call me G-Way. So, I just put G in front of it, so it came out the G-Way. So then I just stuck with the name G-Way.
G-Way.
Yeah.
Now, growing up, that was the name that's been stuck with you for a while?
Nah, actually, growing up, I was all about sports. I played football, so I just had a regular name. Everybody called me Gio. But G-Way just started in music because when I was in school, you feel me? Everybody just called me G-Way, so it just stuck.
All right. We're gonna make this like a hypothetical question, right?
Yes, sir.
That's fine. Why the G-Way and why not no other way?
Okay, so it's just like, you feel me? If you have a regular name and people call you that name, you know that's you. So that's what you go by. So when I just heard G-Way and everybody call me G-Way, it just stuck. It's just me. So also it's like a meaning like the G-Way, like my way, no other way. So that's just how it's gonna stay. That's just my name.
That's the way it's gonna be.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, how long have you been doing music?
Actually, coming up April gonna make it a year. I ain't never do music before until last year, April, when I came down from school, taking it serious for real.
So just about a year doing music?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I noticed you got a couple of videos up on your Instagram. If people been looking up on and stuff, you got some stuff that you've been doing. Where you get the inspiration to do music? Like, where do you get that attitude and vibe to want to do music?
So actually, like I said, my whole life I was playing sports. I was playing football. So I was actually in school in Illinois playing ball. And last year, October 2020, October 6th, my father passed away. So, you know, I'm all the way away from home. It's no, like, I don't have no shoulder to lean on. I don't got nobody to cry to. So instead of crying, my friend had a little laptop with a microphone and a sock over it. So when I
now, growing up, what was kind of music that you was listening to? What made you say, hey, man, let me go ahead and try this? Who were some of the music, artists that you was listening to?
Okay, so actually, hip hop, you got everything. So when I listen to music or when I make a song, I just hear a whole bunch of cadences and a whole lot of different type of flows because I grew up listening to pop, I grew up listening to gospel, I grew up listening to rap, I grew up listening to a variety of everything.
And so pretty much if somebody was to listen to your songs right now, would they be able to pick up some of the old influences? Like, would somebody be able to say, yo, man, this dude was listening to Tupac, or this dude was listening to Nas, or would they be able to pick up some of the influences of some of, it may not be those artists way back, but any artist, would they be able to pick up the person that you think that you vibing with most?
Well, actually, it's like, I wouldn't say I get my inspiration from nobody, it's just the way I hear music. So usually when I play my music for people, they tell me you don't sound like anybody, you just have your own flow, your own different type. But you might hear my sound like, okay, he might have a bar kind of sound, or he might have this type of flow, but as far as anybody, I'm not sure if they could pick up like, okay, this is from so-and-so.
Okay, I definitely like the way you put that in there. Now, production-wise, when you step in the studio, how do you pick your beats? Like, what makes you say, yo, I'm gonna do a song to this beat?
Okay, so
what does the beat gotta do to you, pretty much?
Okay, so actually, my beats have gotta be different because I don't like hopping on beats everybody's doing, because if you wanna be different and stand out and be worldwide, you can't blend in and be the same thing as everybody because it's too much of everybody's, you feel me? So I gotta hear a beat that gotta be different, and it has to be something where I could speak, like just speak on it.
Speak on.
Yeah, so once it hit me, it's like, okay, yeah, this, that.
No stuff. Now, coming from where we're coming from, what differentiates you from most artists that's coming from Broward?
So I feel like what's just different about me is because it's easy to get on the beat and talk about what you did and da 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 and how much money you got. It's easy to do that, but what I'm coming with, I'm speaking with real life, everything that I went through, my story, and how I see life. So if you look at life in a positive way and you look at life as a way to get to it and get up off your feet, then you should like my music, because it's just good vibes.
Good vibes.
Yeah, my music is different. It's not like what everybody is listening to. I'm a young kid, or I'm a young influence speaking real grown man facts on every beat I talk on.
One stuff. Now, if another youngster, pretty much younger than you, is looking up to you and they vibing to your music, would they be able to pick up some good combo in your music?
No doubt, every song you could listen to something and be like, okay, that's real, or oh yeah, that's what I'm going through.
Man, I like that you say that, because most people says it, but we want to hear it in the music. You know what I'm saying? We glad you say that. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely gonna listen to a track and see what it's really about. The first track I'm gonna play here is Trumpet.
Say let's run it.
Before we even play it, why the name Trumpet, and how did that whole song come about?
Okay, so this was actually one of the first songs I ever ended up making, which, like I told you, my dad passed away, so it just was a whole bunch of anger, a whole bunch of confusion, a whole bunch of everything going through my head. So I really just, like I said, we had a mic with a sock over it, and I really just went in the dorm room, and I just really freestyled that, punched in, you feel me? I just punched in, and if you hear the beat, you're gonna hear the trumpets. That's what caught me, because I'm like, wow, I don't hear a lot of songs with trumpets in it. So I just want trumpets to represent the scenery. You could use trumpets to represent death. You could use trumpets to represent like victory. You could use trumpets so whatever trumpets mean to you, that's what it means.
That's what it basically means.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
go ahead and introduce the song for the family.
Well, this song is on all platforms. G-Way Trumpets. I mean, I hope everybody know how to spell trumpets out there. So it's Trumpets by G-Way on all platforms, and hope y'all like it. Let's get it.
WKMTDB, Dagr8fm, you heard it first. Brand new music.
Keep going.
G-Way.
Keep going.
Goddamn me.
You are now listening to the world's #1 online radio station, Dagr8fm.
I know you hear the trumpets.
Start that cheddar, start that cheese, feed the family.
I know you hear the sound.
Man, I'm straight from the struggle, that's just how I eat.
I know you hear the trumpets.
Third time around, this ain't a 3P.
I gotta go and get it, that's by any means. Start that cheddar, start that cheese, feed the family. Man, I'm straight from the struggle, that's just how I eat. Third time around, this ain't a 3P. You said you not worried, but you watching me. I don't need no extra followers, got an IG. You a dirty little boy, get some hygiene. I told you everybody eat, but get from around me. Stacking up the cheddar, what I gotta do. I'm stacking different shit, I'm stacking revenue. Stack the cheese, stack the M's, cause the cash rules. I know I'm living fast, cut the dash proof. If you had a choice, would you still wait? This life will pick you up and slam you like an earthquake. Never thought I'd see the day I'm at my daddy wake. It feel like a dream, but I'm wide awake. Always stretching niggas if they 10 toes. Last time I checked, man, they caught you like they D-Rose. Niggas really slack cause they wipe your nose. I know some niggas driving yours grinding for the Rolls Royce. I told you I'ma get it, that's a fact though. Ever since I started winning, you a rap, yo. I thought you was my dog, I closed the back though. But you changed for the worse and I ain't capping, whoa. My heart cold as ice, but it's melting though. Put my music in the streets and watch my music grow. I know I'm on the come up, so I take it slow. But I might just die tomorrow, so I never know. I used to be starving, that was years ago. But now I know I'm blessed, I let my life flow. Look at me, look at mine, now we got it though. From my mama out the hood, straight to Cali, bro.
I gotta go and get it, that's by any means.
I know you hear the trumpets.
Start that cheddar, start that cheese, feed the family.
I know you hear the sound.
Man, I'm straight from the struggle, that's just how I eat.
I know you hear the trumpets.
Brand new music, y'all. WKMTDB, Dagr8fm, G-Way, let's go.
Hop up on the beat, this my escape. White away, this my escape. I would've had a wife, but my ex played. Now I'm doing flips and bitches, now it's X Games. I hop up on the beat, got a different flow. You might ask why, but it's running low. Niggas really cap, they Pinocchio. So I might just move away, Tokyo. I just told you a little story about a blue grind. Sitting back in the chair, sipping fine wine. If you ever told me no, I just keep trying. I can't afford to fail and leave my mama cry. Smoking on this weed, man, I gotta put it out. Take a picture with the fam and I still cop it. We struggle every day, it's no fun day. I know some niggas catch a body on the Sunday. I know you hear the trumpets.
Stack that cheddar, stack that cheese, feed the family.
I know you hear the sound.
Man, I'm straight from the struggle, that's just how I eat.
I know you hear the trumpets. I know you hear the
Third time around, they say the 3P.
This can't be your first song.
First song.
Very first song you created?
Very first song, but it's actually, I recorded it in a dorm room, so the first actual track don't really sound like that. Sound like dorm room quality.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, all I did was just come home and just.
No, I'm just pretty much the quality of the song. Like you had a whole pretty much a good song format. Like, right? That's a good song.
Appreciate that.
For your first song, very first song?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's what it's about, man. I mean, surprise people. Your very first song. That's kind of crazy, man. Most first songs don't usually sound like that to me. Trust me, I hear a lot of first songs. You know, so a lot of them don't sound like that. I take my hats off to you on that one. Now, when you was in the studio, when y'all was making that song, like, what was the vibe like?
It was my first song, so I was just so eager to record it. So it's like I was just in go mode. I was locked in. And then, like I told you, that inspiration comes from my pops. So when I'm saying every lyric, it's a lot going through my head. So it's really like I'm locked in. I'm in go mode. And when I figured out and put everything together, then I heard how it came out. I just fell in love with it.
Now, is there any producers out there right now that you think you would love to do music with right now?
Like producers I want to do, especially 808.
808?
Yeah.
Loving his beats.
Yeah, if I get a hold of his beats, I'll murder it. I know I would.
Most stuff. Now, what you got planned in the future? What is an EP, mixtape? What can the people be looking for right now?
So I currently just dropped my new single, first drop of 2022, called Ballin', about 4 days ago. So I need everybody to go out there and run it up. Ballin, no G, Ballin' by G-Way. So I need everybody to go run it up. And I have another single dropping in March. I'm gonna drop called Pick It Up. And I have good features coming up. Good features I'm gonna be working with. And I also have a surprise performance I'm gonna do after April.
Okay.
So everybody stay in tune for that.
Stay tuned. Just lay around for it, huh?
Yes, sir.
Most step. Man, it's a good thing to stay working. You gotta stay working. What would you say your work ethic is like when it comes to the music? Because some people say they work all the time. Or is it you're a workaholic when it comes to music? Or
I would say I'm a workaholic because, to be honest, as a young kid, 20 years old, I feel like I don't really get much sleep because this is all I think about. Because growing up, you playing sports, everybody wants you to get a college degree. That's what everybody pushing for. So when I leave school, I gotta show everybody who was tuned into me, like, I left school for a reason and this is what I'm gonna do. It's no plan B, this plan A. So I'm gonna stay up and I'm gonna work for this until plan A go through, and that's just my mindset.
I like that. I definitely like that. All right, you said us another song. The song is called Ballin'.
Ballin'.
Okay, is this self-explanatory?
Okay, so this song, I was in the studio, I was just thinking about how you got people who you might think is close to you and they just start moving fake. Or like even in life, you could treat somebody good and they just start moving fake out of nowhere. But it's like, you don't know if it's envy, you don't know if it's hate, you don't know if they want to be in your position, but people just start moving fake. So that's basically the moral of the song. Everybody who has somebody who move fake could relate to and just turn up to the track.
Turn up. All right, live with WKMT. You heard it first. Let's go.
Man, you moving real fake. Where the fuck was you niggas? My dog could've made it, but he home off the Percocet. went the cup of empty, but you still wasting time.
Man, the music up, let's go.
Millions on my mind, bitch. I'm a grown man, man. My bars don't gotta rhyme. Everything I did for you was out of love, it was no crime. Man, you moving real fake. What the fuck was you niggas in? When you was in the drop, what the fuck was your niggas? It was back, got the trap.
You are now listening to the world's #1 online radio station.
Where the fuck was you niggas? My dog could've made it, but he home off the Perkins. I'm ballin'. Yeah, she want a young boy like I'm calling. And I seen that you blocked me. I don't care, cause I still got my man. You moving real fake. Where the fuck was you niggas? My dog could've made it, but he home off the Perkins. I'm ballin'. Yeah, she want a young boy like I'm calling. And I seen that you blocked me. I don't care, cause I still get my right. You went the cup of AP, but you still wasted time. I'm not focused on you niggas. I got millions on my mind, bitch. I'm a grown man, and my bars don't gotta rhyme. Everything I did for you was out of love, it was no crime. Man, you moving real fake. Where the fuck was you niggas in? When you was in the drop, where the fuck was your niggas? It was back, got the trap, getting high off a real pack. While I got some niggas in the streets running major laps. There was no one around to save me. My heart cold as ice, so I'm shooting like I'm Tracy. And when I touch a nail, I'm still shopping out of Macy's. Cause one thing about it, yeah, the struggle, yeah, it made me. Yeah, the struggle, yeah, it made me. Find my little gift for the verse, you gotta pay me. I ain't never thought I'd be rapping shit like what the fuck. Man, you moving real fake. Where the fuck was you niggas? My dog could've made it, but he home off the Perkins. I'm ballin'. Yeah, she want a young boy like I'm calling. And I seen that you blocked me. I don't care, cause I still get my man. You moving real fake. Where the fuck was you niggas? My dog could've made it, but he home off the Perkins. I'm ballin'. Yeah, she want a young boy like I'm calling. And I seen that you blocked me. I don't care, cause I still get my rights.
Yeah. WKMTDB, the great FM, man.
She ballin'. And she want look like a
Yeah.
and I see, I don't care, cause I still get my
Yeah. That's the one on the video too. I like that one there.
Appreciate that.
Only thing I dislike about the song, you know, I gotta keep it 100, right? Gosh, keep it 100. Okay. I hope you can take criticism.
For sure.
Where's the second verse? Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's a short song, but you make people want more. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool. Maybe it's an album teaser. You know what I'm saying?
A little short and sweet, so it sticks.
Yeah.
So every time, even like when I go out, everybody see me, they like, I'm ballin'. Like, just a little short track, it just gets stuck in people's head.
Yeah, it definitely gets stuck in my head. That's why, maybe that's why I probably want the second verse. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's fine. But that's definitely cool, man. Like in the near future, man. What do you see yourself gotta do to get to where you gotta go? Like, what do you think you gotta cut off, maybe do more of to get there?
I feel like to get to where I want to get to, because music, I love music, but I want to use music as a platform. Feel me? So not just music. I want to use music to do different things, different type of activities to set a generation, like break a generational curse in my family. So it's like I feel like my story already written. I just gotta live it, and I just gotta every day. It's an everyday grind, and gotta keep God first, keep staying prayed up, and every day just keep doing the same thing, keep grinding, keep a strong mind, keep positive. And if anybody puts negative in your head, whether it's your mom, whether it's your dad, whether it's your auntie, it could be family, it could be homeboys, it could be friends, it could be anybody. You gotta cut that out, because if you're trying to go to a positive place, you gotta keep nothing but positive around.
Keep nothing but positive around.
Yes, sir.
I like that answer there. Man, any shout outs?
First off, I want to shout out Talent Over Clout, my manager Raw. Follow him at RA_ the God of Miami. So Talent Over Clout, y'all can follow us on Instagram too. I want to shout out Caleb, of course, my dog, who here with me. I want to shout out Trigger, Chug, my mom, everybody who support G-Way. I want to shout out
to them.
God, of course. Shout out everybody, for sure.
And last but not least, if anybody wanted to get in contact with you, how could they get in contact with you?
You can follow me on all platforms, Gway_7, GWAY_SEVEN. And you can follow my Apple Music, Gway, GWAY is just no 7 on music platforms. And keep streaming my new single that just dropped, Ballin', y'all heard it, BALLIN by Gway.
Most definitely. I want to thank you for coming by, man. And like I tell all artists that come by here, whether it's a major artist or a local artist, doesn't matter. Please don't be no stranger, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you're down here in Miami, stop by, whether it's for radios or, we got podcasts and or it's the studio, whatever it is, to come by, Stop by, tell them short, so you don't gotta be mean, don't gotta be no, you know what I'm saying? Just let them know that till you come by. It don't matter what DJ's on. Try to network, get your music rocked up with them. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt.
Again, thank y'all big time,
Appreciate
big time
this.
for coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Please don't be no strangers, and maybe when you drop the album or the mixtape, we'll do a listening party here. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt.
Most
Let's
def,
do
most
it.
def. All right, y'all already know how I do it. This is the part where I have to pick a song to play back. And I think the balling has just solidified it. You know what I'm saying? The balling just solidified it.
Let's
We'll go ahead
get
and play that back. And y'all stay tuned in. You know we 24 hours. We ain't finna get up out of here, but y'all stay tuned in, man. Tell them we here. We live. Shorty out of the great. G-Way in the building. God damn, man.
Man, you moving real fake. Where the fuck was you niggas? My dog could've made it, but he home off the Percocet. I'm ballin'. Yeah, she want a young boy like I'm calling. And I seen that you blocked me. I don't care 'cause I still put my man, you moving real fake. Where the fuck was you niggas? My dog could've made it, but he home off the Percocet. I'm ballin'. Yeah, she want a young boy like I'm calling. And I seen that you blocked me. I don't care 'cause I still get you. You went to cop an AP, but you still wasted time. Not focused on you niggas. I got millions on my mind. Bitch, I'm a grown man, man. My bar still gotta run. Everything I did for you was out of love and with no crime. Man, you moving real fake. Where the fuck was you niggas? When you was in the drop, where the fuck was your niggas? They was back at the trap, getting high off a real pack. While I got some niggas in the streets running.